Bro, what did I just watch? This game versus the Hawks was definitely one of the most entertaining games of the season. If y'all missed out on this game, I'm so sorry for you guys because you definitely missed an amazing game. But don't trip, I'm here to break it down for y'all, so you're all good. Before we get started into this amazing video, I'm gonna need y'all to hit subscribe and leave a like, really helps me out. Alright, there is just something in the air in Chase Center that gives the Golden State Warriors superpowers. And boy, did they need every single last bit of it tonight. Oh my goodness. Upon entering this game, the Warriors had a golden opportunity to increase their win streak to 5 games without Steph Curry. It took the Dubs 58 minutes to conquer the Atlanta Hawks, but they did it, and it was backed behind Klay Thompson's monster 54 points. Going into this game, the Warriors already knew they were going to be short-handed. I mean, they were down Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman, JaMychal Green, and Andre Iguodala. Okay. Andre, I know he's old, but I just had to mention him. Anyways, with these players out, Klay knew he had to have a big performance for them to have a chance of winning, and he did just that. I mean, he was nailing big shot after big shot after big shot down the stretch. This was probably the closest Klay has ever been to prime Klay. And we know Klay's had a great career thus far, and he's had multiple 50-point games. But would you believe me if I told you that this game is his second highest scoring game ever? Think about that, bro. His second highest scoring game ever. And it's after coming off 2 serious injuries. It's an amazing sign for Klay and the Warriors looking forward. Now let's talk about the other Warriors on the court. Jordan Poole chipped in with 28 points, but if you watch the game, you as well as I know that this was not Jordan Poole's best game, easily. He had many plays that were very questionable, and he had a few bad turnovers in the clutch, and his 3-point shooting was just off tonight. Looney, on the other hand, had an amazing game. Man, I feel like people really don't appreciate how good and valuable Looney is. He had 14 points and 20 rebounds, including the game winner in double overtime. And one more guy I have to mention is Anthony Lamb. I told you all about Lamb. He stepped in with 17 points off the bench on 58% from the field, and he had 7 boards. Now that y'all got the stats and stuff, let's talk about the actual game, shall we? The Warriors played a great first half and were up by as much as 21 points. But if you've been watching the Warriors lately, you know that lead ain't safe. And as always, the Warriors would choke away this lead and allow the Hawks to claim control of the game. But the Dubs fought back and would make this game very interesting and entertaining. Okay. Down to 43 seconds. The Dubs are down by 4. Klay hits this big 3 to bring the deficit to just 1. And obviously the Warriors had to foul on the other end, and they are now down 3. Klay's been on fire, so obviously you gotta feed him. Problem is, the Hawks also knew he's been on fire, so they were all over him. And JP gets the rebound, and right here, pause it right here. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. JP nearly sold the game here. Instead of passing to Dante, who is wide open right here, and you can see he's calling for it, he decides to create a shot, or try to create a shot that's just not there. And we know DeJounte Murray's a great defender with length, and he blocks the shot because he's a great defender, but luckily this happens.
That 3 blocked out to DiVincenzo. He hits a 3!
Dante hits this huge 3 with 0.6 seconds left on the clock and brings the game to overtime. So overtime it is. The Warriors would automatically put themselves in a hole right out the gate. John Collins hits a 3, and Bogey gets a steal and layup, and the reason he got that steal was because Jordan Poole made a bad pass. Suddenly, the Warriors are down 5 in overtime, but this dude Klay Thompson was on one tonight. The Warriors go back to their bread and butter. a handoff screen with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Draymond hands it off to Klay. They switch. Klay pump fakes John Collins. He bites. And he hits this tough, leaning three over John Collins to tie the game once again. And now, on the other end, Donte DiVincenzo plays a huge part on defense, and he's very underrated. You can see he's eyeing Trae Young. He's in front of him. And as Trae Young beats him, he knows that Draymond has got his help, so he focuses more on the pass and tracking the ball. And he is ready for the pass, and he gets the deflection and the steal, which leads to the offense on the other end, which was JP hitting an amazing three. The Hawks wouldn't go away though. Trae Young would come down the other end, get fouled, hit both free throws, and now the Dubs are down 1. But guess what's happening next? Big shot by none other than Klay Thompson. He sizes up Justin Holiday, quick step back three, bang. But as I said earlier, the Hawks would not go away and they would tie the game once again, and now it's double overtime. The other Warriors are about to step up and help Klay out now. As Klay drives, Lamb does a nice cut for the layup, and then look at this possession right here. Klay drives, draws two, dumps it off for Lamb. Lamb doesn't quite catch the ball, but he's able to grab it and throw it back out to Draymond, and Draymond hits a huge three at the end of the shot clock, putting the Dubs up 5. And whoa, cameraman zooming in on some crazy stuff. Anyways, DeJounte then hits a tough three, and then Trae hits this smooth floater to tie the game. But then this happens. The Warriors have no timeouts left, so they had to push the tempo. Draymond hands it off to Klay. Klay shoots it. It's long, but look at Kevon Looney. He tips it off the backboard back to himself, and he gets the putback. Kevon Looney for the win. Oh my goodness. This was a hard-fought win, and Klay clearly gave it his all. Just listen to his post-game interview.
My tank's on E, Bob. My tank is on E. Thank God for Kevon Looney, man.
This win puts the Warriors 2 games above 500, and they are now 17-2 at home, which is the best in the NBA. But also, they are now on a 5-game winning streak. They're currently 9th in the West, but they actually aren't too far down when you look at the teams in front of them. They're only half a game behind the 5th seed in the West. And if they can achieve that level of improvement without their best player playing, the Warriors should be alright in the near future. I hope. But anyways guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Holy cannoli. This is crazy.